Hey there guys, it's Salas, and welcome back to Retro Wednesdays. Last week we covered Streets of Rage 1, and in keeping with the theme, we are going for Streets of Rage 2. Single player, of course, because I have no friends. Now you'll notice on the character select screen you've got two new people. Max, who is basically a juggernaut, and Skate. Now, if these three are supposed to be rogue cops, what the hell is he? I'm not even going to ask. But this week we're going to be playing as Axel, because if you look, they've actually got new stats as well. Max is all power, very little speed, very little jump, a lot of stamina, and kind of average technique. Axel, less power, more technique, higher speed, still a terrible jump, and about average stamina. Blaze is your kind of average across the board character, whereas Skate has almost no power, average technique, good speed, amazing jump, and very low stamina. But this week we're going to be playing as Axel. So let's have a look what this game's about, shall we? Once again, the awesome music makes a comeback. And you'll recall last week I said this game perfected the technique of Streets of Rage. First thing they did, they fixed Axel's jump kick. Instead of just jumping slightly and kind of using his knee, he actually now extends his leg. Of course, enemies still like to hide off screen. You can still smash things, but do you remember the A button in the last game was only used to call in your mates? Well, Mr. A button has now had a promotion. Instead of doing one thing, he now does two things, which I will show you. If you're standing still, you can use your stationary special, which is, for Axel, a big wing of fire. If you're moving in any direction, he unleashes a terrible barrage. Now there is a trade-off. With Mr. A Button's promotion, you'll notice every time I use my special, it eats away at my health a little bit. And I think that's mostly just to keep the game balanced, because there's a lot of bosses you can basically defeat like only using your special. So it forces you to kind of be tactical about it. Now, as I also mentioned in the last game, the throw, if you were far away, would automatically happen. Now you have to press the direction and A and C, B and C together, like so. Fortunately, you can now throw anything. So yes, you can throw everyone's favourite, the pipe. So let me just get this guy out of the way. There we go. And there it is. The pipe has made its return. And you can still throw people at their mates, which is fun. Give me your pipe. I've hit that guy twice with his own mates. He must be feeling really butthurt now. There we go. It's pipe time. And just to prove my point, you can throw the pipe. And then immediately hit them again with a knife when they get up. It's hilarious. Another upgrade this game had, apart from the nicer looking go button, you will notice you're no longer beating up nameless, faceless dudes. The characters now have names above their health bars. Guess what the theme for these guys is? That's right, what once were very bad Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle rip-offs are now named after traffic signs. The generic dudes have generic names like Donovan, but this guy is Jack, as in Jack the Ripper, because he uses knives. So many knives. He seems to have an endless supply of them, which is kind of disturbing. Alley-oop. As you can see, I still haven't fixed the problem whereby the characters don't much like their spine. But the turkey definitely looks better. Have a knife. You shall not knife me today, sir. However, the flip, Axel no longer herniates his entire spine doing the backwards one. There we go, Jack the Ripper has been dealt with. You also notice that the levels are far more varied. Instead of just walking along a single street, you actually go into buildings, you go into amusement arcades and all sorts of things, which hopefully I'll get to show you in the course of this video. However, with the added design comes added length. The levels in Streets of Rage 2 are significantly longer than Streets of Rage 1. And that's a good thing, because I found that some of the levels in Streets of Rage 1 were very short. And it got a little too easy at times. Whereas this game throws more enemies at you in a smaller space, which of course gives you more chance to throw them at their mates, like so. Also, there's far more destructible items in this. As you can see, I can literally kick over any table or chair I want in here. No one bats an eyelid, but no one cares. Now this bit is actually really interesting. You'll notice I just picked up a health thingy. And watch what happens in the background now. When she takes her clothes off, the barman legs it. Now, when I first played this, I thought, okay, that's quite cool. The barman just doesn't want to get involved in a fight, and this is obviously the boss. But as I'm sure you'll soon find out, this is not the case. Come on then. There we go. And now we're outside the bar, where the barman is actually waiting for us. Because the barman is the boss. And that is pretty damn cool. That's a nice special move. As you can see, he does a lot of damage for the first level boss, because the bosses are actually a lot harder in this game. Not that a quick special move to the gut can't fix that, but there we are. Right, I'll show you one more level and then we will get going. Now this level is actually very, very fun. First of all, the first thing you get given is a lot of barrels to smash, which is always fun. Right, give me my knife. And we're introduced to a new enemy. Bikers. And apparently some guy named Z. Don't know why, I don't ask. Right, smashy barrels. Aha, my pipe. My old friend. Now, yes, their bikes explode. Now, you'll notice all the bikers are named after inclement weather conditions. And as I said in the last one, they will pick up your fallen weapons, which is a massive improvement. Now the trick is to knock them off their bike. or knock them onto an exploding bike. Either one works. Because this is Streets of Rage, it doesn't have to make sense. Everything explodes. Oh, hello, Tempest. Goodbye, Tempest. I'll have your pipe. And the bikers throw grenades, as if it's not hard enough to hit them. Pipe versus pipe. Take him out. There we go. You'll notice there's no persistent weapon either. You don't actually get to keep your weapon when you move into one of these set pieces. But the set pieces are actually kind of cool. I mean, at the moment we're inside the back of a truck, and it looks like the bikers are plugged into the walls. Again, spot the glitch, spot the glitchy wall. It's right there. And we're introduced to these guys. These big, fat, muscular super dudes. And it's actually an arena. What they were actually doing is cheering. The pipe. And this is where the special move comes into its own. When you leave this area, you always use your special move. Luckily, that one doesn't drain your health because it's actually part of the set piece of the game. Alright, smashy, smashy. There we go, and there we go. Now, there is also a new move. If you press towards twice and then the B button, you do another special move which doesn't drain your health. Don't ask me what he shouts when he uses it though, because I have no idea. The only reason that one doesn't drain your health, as far as I can tell, is it's so hard to actually aim it. Because it's a button mashing combo, it's a bit trickier. Right, this boss used to be a complete embuggerance. Until I learned the trick. It's all about predicting his pattern. And you can actually defeat this boss very easily. Once this guy's out of the way. There we go. Get rid of Reed. By just waiting until he does his charge and kicking him in the face. Or standing still and using your special. Either one works. Personally, I like the big wing of flames. I missed that one, but he missed as well, so that was fine. There we go. And finally to finish, there we go. Yeah, that one used to cause me so much trouble back in the day. Can't understand why now. But yes, this has been my look at Streets of Rage 2, the sequel to last week's Retro Wednesdays. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and favourite the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next week, I've been Salas. This has been Streets of Rage 2, the game that perfected the idea. And I will see you next time.